live with Heart Talks with Sheila Jane Berger.
Good morning, peeps. Welcome to Heart Talks. I'm doing something a little new today. I've been prompted by Spirit and now from Rachel that I should get on here and share some of my stories and so today I thought I would give a shout out to the Empaths. I have an incredible network of empaths who check in regularly. Empaths are people who can feel everything. I'm talking from the person sitting in the same room to the highways between dimensions. We're able to feel when there's sun flares, when there's magnetic storms, earthquakes. I think mostly the reason is that we are fully aware that everything is made out of energy. It's a frequency. And for some reason, some of us are just tapped in. I know that I've been personally involved with filtering the grids since the late 90s. And all this time I've been through different ways and sources have been finding out or remembering the ancient of myself, which I think also makes me very sensitive to all the things that are going on. And I want to do a shout out to my Ascension support group and to my personal friends who make an effort to say what they're feeling, because and I usually talk about but I'm going to talk about us or we today because of this network that I have that is so important to me. When we're feeling something going on around the world, out in the grid systems, the first thing we think is, "Oh God, what's wrong with me now?" And then it won't be long until we all start checking in with each other to see if we're feeling the same things. When we feel the same things, we know that we are having what's been called Ascension Symptoms, okay? And if you're not an empath, if you're not into that, these symptoms will sound like every other symptom in the world. But we are aware of what is going on with our bodies, and so we don't exactly try to change it in any way. We don't run to the doctors and we don't run for medicines. We allow this transition to happen. And what is happening here with our bodies is pretty amazing. It is, some people will say we're raising the vibration. We're feeling the same things that Mother Earth is feeling. And we know that this is for the good, okay? And so when we connect with each other and say, okay, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, I am too, then we know we're okay. We know it will pass. We don't necessarily have to do anything about it. One of the things that I was, one of my experiences I had early in the late, early 2000s probably, was that I, being in Astral Travel, I have that gift, but I was taken into one of my cells, and what I experienced in there was not only the fact that I could get in there, but the fact that that each cell is completely intelligent. It was as if I was in the universe and there was this lightning going on, and I completely understood the intelligence of every single cell in my body. What that did for me was tell me that I need to step out of the way and let my cells do what they're there to do. Okay. And I also realized that every doubtful moment that I had, every fear that I held on to had an effect on these cells. Whenever I was not feeling well, I felt like I had to take control as opposed to allowing my cells, talking to my cells. Okay, guys, you're on. Okay. Because very early I found out that I did not do well with pharmaceuticals. I was sort of forced into taking the alternative route as far as my health went. And very early on, thanks to Deepak Chopra, I chose health. I was a caregiver for many, many years, and I'm telling you, taking care of people who are ill made it easy for me to choose health. Okay, so that's one of the things. One of the symptoms that we're experiencing in these times of transition is the heart palpitations. Okay, the light is coming into the planet, into us, and it is trying to push out all the shadow negative things that we've been holding on to. It's trying to crack open that shell that we've put over our hearts to protect ourselves from things that weren't good. All right. As this light comes in, it attacks our hearts. And when I say attack, I mean that in the most loving way, because that is what we're doing, is we're letting go of all the darker things we've held on to. I know people who don't even go to the doctors have felt this heart pain. It's right around here. And they've gone to the doctors only to find that their machines do not tell what's going on with us. Okay, this is something else. All right. And if you don't panic, if you just let it pass, you will know that this is for our good, that this is what's helping us. This is our transition. Okay. Then after this passes, chances are, by everything that I've heard and experienced, you're going to find yourself more compassionate, or more understanding, or more loving, or you'll be able to deal with things a little gentler. It will also make you emotional. And it doesn't, all of us empaths are crying like babies, okay? We're crying because it's so damn sad, or because it's so beautiful. Okay, so I want to also mention that a few of the other symptoms that my network and I have been experiencing. Ears, loud buzzing, itchy ears. Try to breathe through it. We are traveling through time and space. We are transitioning, and it's noisy. For empaths, we can hear the thoughts of the ones next to us all the way to the energy going through the electrical lines at my neighbor's house. Okay, got to keep your focus. Got to bring it in. A lot of empaths are staying home a lot more because there's too much energy out there. Okay, it's too much to deal with, and we get anxiety. It's okay. We've got the internet. It's so funny because I was a tour guide in Southern California. I also worked a chain of hair salons with my dad, and I've been a caregiver, a very people-y person. And now, for my own protection, I stay a little to myself. When I go out, I've got to remember to put my shields up and stay focused. It's a curse. At the same time, this is what we do. Okay. I want to impress upon the importance of having a network of sensitives. Whenever we hear that we're having the same symptoms, we know we're okay. We can let go. We can allow it to pass through. We still cry. We still get angry right now. There's so much to feel, okay? And I want to do a shout out right now to the vets who went to Standing Rock. Way to show, guys. I mean, seriously, I think it really made a difference. And we have been shown exactly how to peacefully protect our mother. And I hope this doesn't stop now. I hope we just continue to stand for all the things that are destroying our mother right now, our Mother Earth. If you think that you may be an empath, I would suggest that you get acquainted with maybe a site at Facebook. I'm part of Ascension support group. What are you feeling today? Thank you, guys. Thank you to every one of you who post, because you have become a great deal, a very important part of my network. And the more information that I get from all of you, every time you post, you're confirming, and then I get to pass that along to the other people who are texting or calling or messaging me about how they're feeling that day. And when you can talk about it a little bit and just see that there's nothing wrong with you, you are just moving through the energies, okay, it will make you feel a lot better. Thank you to all of you who have contacted me. I want to offer, if you are feeling things, you want to know more about empaths, connect with me at Facebook or at hearttalkstv@gmail.com. We can talk about it. I can get you involved with a group so that you too can embrace this gift, okay, and know that you are moving forward in these octaves. This is part of laying that foundation into the new earth energy. And I won't stop that. And I will continue to make a safe and supportive place for all of us to share our divine abilities that are kicking in. If you know someone who could use a friend as some support, let them know about this group or about Heart Talk show. And we're pulling everybody together, just like at Standing Rock. We're making a peaceful, we are protecting. We so dearly want to protect our Mother Earth. All right. And so to all of my empaths out there, I love you. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you for your understanding. And I hope this little video will reach those who need support and know that you are not going crazy. You are doing just fine. From my heart to yours, namaste.
You've been watching Heart Talks with Sheila SiStar here on New Earth Television.